Coach, can you tell us what happened to Dorian, what his status was?
I have no idea, Ben. They just told me, well, let's give you this for the last time. They just tell me if they're in or out. That's all that is. I don't know what he did, so I'll find out and I'll get you that information. So
he wasn't available in the second half?
You got it.
Great. You just talk about holding on in this game and what it means to 2 in a row now to persevere and hold on in a tight game.
Yeah, we don't care about what went on a week ago. It's just every season is every week is one season for us. So we did just enough to win tonight. There's a lot of things we have to clean up. Obviously the penalties. We had been good on that coming into this game, but we weren't good tonight, and that's going to hurt us. So we need to really clean that up. I thought we did a good job, except for the one turnover. Excuse me. We did a good job taking the ball away from them, but it's good that we won. But the problems in victory are no less than the problems in defeat. We need to make sure we take care of them as we get ready on a short week to play Utah.
And can you talk about Wilton stepping in the second half?
Yeah, he was available in the second half, so no injuries with him. So he was good, and I thought he did a nice job for us. Hadn't played in a while. There's a little rust there. But for him to come back in, it's good to have 2 guys that are available to you. I thought, especially in the fourth quarter there, I thought he was on point. And once we kind of got settled with him and got a feel for him and what they were trying to do to him, I thought he did a really nice job.
Coach, could you talk about that 4th down play where Wilton sort of scrambled around and then found Caleb Wilson on the sideline? What was the call there, and pretty much what happened?
We just caught one of our base passes, and he did a nice job of buying time. And Caleb was where he was supposed to be, and he went through his progression. And Caleb was 3rd in progression, and he hit him.
Were you surprised that they went for the field goal, putting them down by 1 instead of going for the touchdown?
No, I think because I think when you're in similar situations, you got 3 timeouts. You're hoping you can get a stop, and there was, what was it, 6 minutes? 6.5, 6:45, I thought. So I think that's plenty of time. I think maybe sometimes you start to think about going for it on 4th down when you're inside of 5 minutes. But with 3 timeouts and 6:45, you're hoping you can get a stop. So.
Coach, can you talk about that amazing play that Darnay made, chasing down Taylor from behind?
Yeah,
and
just something that Coach Rhodes talks about, but just a great hustle play on his part, and it's just the type of player he is. He's just such a heady guy that, not only did he prevent a touchdown from happening, but he turned it into a turnover, punches it out, and then recovers it. And so it was just a heck of a play. I think that's something you'll see on SportsCenter, to be honest with you.
Coach, could you talk about Andre James and what went into his decision to play tonight?
I think that's a good question for Andre. Obviously, we're all extremely close with Andre, and he went through a tough deal. I lost my dad a year and a half ago, so I have a great understanding in where he is. But he wanted to play. When he came back on Thursday, he said that it was important for him to play. So, we all rallied around him and actually gave him the game ball after the game.
Did he practice at all this week?
He practiced Thursday, Friday.
Coach, what was impressive to you about the defense to be able to hold Arizona to field goals 3 times in the red zone?
I think red zone defense is obviously something that we spend some time on, and it's big. When they're down there, they have 3, but you don't want to let them get 7. So I think our guys kind of bowed their back a little bit and showed that they got a little fight in them, and I think that was really some part of the difference in that game. So.
Josh Kelly, another 100-yard game, got going again late. How important was that to pulling it out?
Well, I think anytime we can establish a run, it was a little kind of hit or miss early in the first half there. But I think things got settled down a little bit in the second half. I think we wore them down and started, when you can take the ball and hold on to it for the last 6 minutes of the game, when everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, and you still run it. I think it's a credit. Wilton pulled one and kind of kept the defense honest there. And then I thought, our line and tight ends and receivers did a good job. And Josh, the one thing with Josh is he runs so hard. It's not the first guy's not going to take him down. So I think he created some things after contact. So it was, positive. And part of being a good football team is you have to finish. And tonight we were fortunate enough to finish. I think we overcome some of the things that we did to ourselves from a penalty standpoint. But in the end, we had just enough to beat them. So we'll take it. Thanks.